So when I first got here, one of the first things I did is I taught a general chemistry lecture class, a 200-person lecture class. But I felt it wasn't a very good teaching or learning experience, that the whole modality of teaching in that kind of way, in a large lecture hall to students who had to come in for 3 hours a week to listen to me drone on, as entertaining as I could try to make it, as gripping as I could try to make it, that this was not a great learning experience. And I started thinking then about what we could do digitally to create a better learning experience.
Ariel's really tireless and has so many great ideas. I think he also must be a fast typist because just ideas come super fast. What's been really impressive over the time is watching his creativity, some of these ideas come to fruition. And so one of the big things was develop this course called Habitable Worlds. And so it's a kind of a game-like design to have students learn about how we might look for life outside of our own world.
We have this vision of innovation as being about the genius having the idea and then suddenly somehow it's ushered into being. That's not the way it works. But to actually turn the idea into reality requires lots of talented people, a lot of teamwork.
So Ariel has created what we call the Pixar of biology courses, and it's called BioBeyond. And in addition, another course called Habitable Worlds. And in those courses, students actually experience virtual field trips. They actually have the opportunity to make a lot of choices and a lot of decisions, and the critical thinking within the courses is pretty impressive.
Most education, and especially a lot of online education, has really focused on mastery of content. But what we increasingly need in education are students who are able to make effective use of vocabulary and equations and rules.
So the class was nothing like what I expected. I never dreamed that it would be a hands-on, if you can imagine that, online class being hands-on. It was. So Professor Anbar made it very interactive and very much, I didn't go in and just pass some tests and be done. I went in and I learned some things.
Almost 5,000 students have taken it now, so that's been really exciting to see.
We are interested in offering Bio and Beyond as our biology course for ASU Prep Digital. So as we think about the work that we do at ASU Prep Digital, and as Ariel and I talk about the work we want to do together, it is about how are we going to be #1 in innovation in our space.
What gets me up out of bed in the morning is the ability to create something. Well, I find that pretty exciting from an intellectual standpoint, to be at a place where we are living and breathing an experimental effort to do something that's very novel and innovative.